When someone brings up the idea of a Petr Yan versus Merab Willy rematch, most people will look at you like you're stupid, like you're dumb, like you got no clue what you're talking about, and like it would be another absolute destruction by Merab. And when I say destruction, I mean failing 40 takedowns and, just spamming takedowns to victory. But when people think of a potential rematch between these two, they don't really give Petr Yan a chance. But what if I told you Petr Yan has leveled up in slight ways that make a huge difference? What if I told you if Petr Yan tweaks a few things, he really does have the style to beat Merab Willy? Because I really think he does. Now I want you to think, since Merab randomly leveled up out of nowhere in like 2018, going from a guy who was like 1 and 2 in the UFC and randomly becoming a cardio god, I want you to think, since Merab randomly took that turn within his career, who has gave him the most trouble? Who has gave him the most problems? Well, for me, the three people are Marlon Moraes, Jose Aldo, and Henry Cejudo. With Marlon Moraes, he's a stocky, not too short, bigger than Merab, but he's a stocky 5'6", 5'7", powerful striker who, has a great Muay Thai, great stand-up in general. And he's just a powerful, stocky striker for bantamweight. Okay? Then I want you to look at Petr Yan. Petr Yan is a 5'6", 5'7", stocky striker. Now, do I think he has the explosiveness and the general power of a Marlon Moraes? No. But Merab's a little bit chinny and people seem to forget this, okay? We can look at Henry Cejudo, who I, just brought up before. Henry Cejudo nearly chinned Merab in the first 10 seconds of the fight. Okay? People get it confused that it should be some big long guy like Sean O'Malley who's going to knock out a guy like Merab. That is not the case, okay? The type of guy who's going to knock out someone like Merab is a short, stocky, powerful striker. And Petr Yan, I don't think it's as powerful as a Marlon Moraes, definitely has the ability to do that. If Henry Cejudo can fucking rock you, Petr Yan can definitely rock you. Then we look at Jose Aldo, who defended all 16 of Petr Yan's takedown attempts. Now, Petr Yan's takedown defense isn't on the level of a Jose Aldo. It just isn't. Now, does he have better get-ups than Aldo? We don't really know, because, Aldo fucking don't get took down. But overall, Petr Yan has very good get-ups, and I think his get-ups have actually improved. His general scrambling ability has actually improved. Now, if we look at Petr Yan, the guy has insane cardio. Okay, not as good as Merab, but he does have extremely good cardio. Okay, he can go 5 rounds. If he can manage to, improve his takedown defense a little bit, he won't get to the level of an Aldo. But, he can do that in the sense of, him and Aldo don't... They both got very similar builds. They both got very similar builds. So his takedown defense can definitely improve, but I don't think it will to an Aldo level. But with the get-ups, okay, and if he can manage to pace himself good enough, he can honestly probably squeak out a decision against Merab. Honestly. Now, his other option is to just try KO him in the first by being a short, stocky striker. These are the two game plans that I think Petr Yan can have. Either he really gives it in the first and goes all in, or he tries to pace himself, improves his takedown defense. His get-ups were good, but he just has to prove his takedown defense, because he did defend a lot. He defended about 40, but he still got took down about 20 times. Okay. Petr Yan, to beat Merab, if he wants to beat him over the course of 5 rounds, just needs some general tweaks and improvement. But if he wants to go all in and go all out, the Marlon Moraes type of way, then he can go for that. But I do think that's less reliable and more of a gamble. For me, Petr Yan needs to improve his takedown defense a little bit. And honestly, just pace himself a bit better, which he has been doing. If we look at Petr Yan versus Song Yudong and versus Vicky, he has been pacing himself better overall. Okay? He's been pacing himself extremely well. And let's be honest, he's a far better striker than the Merab. So, if you ask me who would I bet on, okay, if I had to bet, I would bet on Merab. But Petr Yan shouldn't be counted out as a guy who will 100% be 50-45 again.